Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Might, and this is my presentation on innovative technology. So, a really cool piece of technology I found to be very advantageous in its use, especially in the online platform, is the Adobe Connect software. So, this software is used to create general presentations, online training materials, user desktop sharing, web conferencing, and a whole bunch of different applications, which can be very innovative in their use. Now, under this software is Adobe Connect Meeting, which is the software I will be touring today. What makes this very cool is that it can be used both on the mobile and PC platforms, which makes it very convenient for both instructors and students, especially if they are on the go. So I already created the meeting space here. The host has to download the actual software, but what makes this really cool is that the participants and presenters don't. All they have to have is access to the URL, which is created by the host, uh, and use that as a way to log in, basically. So the menu bar has several options here. Participants won't actually see the meeting or layout menu sections, but the host will. So exploring the meeting section here, we can record the meeting for people who won't be there on the live meeting. What makes that really cool is that uh, the meeting can be recorded, and the participants who are seeing the recording can still actually interact with the links and with the different materials which are downloaded by the host. We can go to full screen mode here. We can end the meeting, which is a power that the host only has, and I can change my own role as the host to presenter and participant. So with the roles here, the host has obviously the most power here. They can set up the meeting, invite guests, promote other participants to either host or presenter. They can start, stop, and join the conferences. Uh, they can start and stop broadcasting audio and video in the room. And they can actually manage small breakout rooms as well, which is an option which can be used in different platforms where the host can have the participants break out into different small groups and collaborate with each other in that form. The presenter role here can facilitate the meeting and can interact with all the materials that have already been downloaded by the host. They can share the various content, excuse me, such as the PowerPoint presentations, PDF files, MP3 files, videos. And then there's two types of participants which the host can control. The first is a registered participant. They can view the content that is sharing, and they can hear the audio and see the video broadcasting as well. And the guest participant is the second one. They have the very same opportunities, except the host can control whether guests are allowed in the meeting or not. So on the layout section here, we can see different ways in which these pods, each of these is a pod, can be laid out depending on what the host prefers in the meeting style. So the layout we are on here is the sharing layout. And here we can see that I can share my screen. I can also share documents like PowerPoints, videos, PDF files, like I mentioned before, and share a whiteboard as well, which we'll be seeing on another layout style here. The discussion layout style is formed in a way which tries to promote discussion amongst the participants. We can see chat rooms here, polls, which is very interesting. So you can do, the host can facilitate live polls where we can see here they agree, disagree, step away, etc. The third layout is the collaboration layout, which is here we can see the whiteboard. That is the innovative way to facilitate a meeting while still having sort of collaboration between the chat here. We can have notes, and we can also have the webcam option as well. And you can also create your own layout styles here, which is really really advantageous and really convenient for the host. Here we have different pod options. As we can see, we're on attendees video. You can host a Q&A. There's a poll, as we saw, web links, files, chat, and different pods that you can manage and put into your layout style that you created. And then lastly, you can have the audio option as well, where you can turn microphone rights on for the participants, or enable single speaker mode, and so on and so forth. So as we can see, there's a lot of options that Adobe Connect Meeting can present to the instructor. We can have narrated PowerPoints, narrated problem solving. I think a really great application this can be used for is mathematics, where we can have live problem solving using the whiteboard. There are just a lot of really different innovative ways which this software can be used. And I think as far as the future of my education career, I think this will be a very, very advantageous software to use. Thank you for listening. That was my presentation on Adobe Connect, and I look forward to seeing the rest of your presentations as well. Thanks again.